These two lovebirds are enemies right now, and she's quite literally beating the living shit out of him. Hi guys, welcome back. First and foremost, I want to say thank you so much for 1,000 followers. Are you kidding me? Like, 12-year-old me is screaming right now, like screaming and throwing up. So I just wanted to say a quick thank you. I'm so grateful for each and every single one of you. Like, I love watching little routine videos, so I was thinking we could do a little nighttime routine today. I say nighttime routine, I know the sun is still fully out. It is very bright in my room. The daylight savings time did start finally. It is 5:45 right now, so typically evening routines do start around this time, I would say. But my brother really wants chicken Alfredo for dinner. We don't have any chicken, so I was thinking we can go grocery shop because typically I start making dinner around 6:30. I am scared a little bit to go grocery shopping right now because I know the rush hour outside is just so freaking crazy. But we're gonna cross our fingers and our toes and just hope for the best. Fun, just a quick little trip. I've been trying to stock up on teas whenever they're on sale because I just love tea so much lately. Like, I don't know what it is. I think as the warmer weather comes, I really want to try icing my own teas, like the fruity ones, which is why I got raspberry to try and peach. I feel like those are like essential summer fruity flavors. So right now it's only 6:40. I thought about making dinner at 6:30 when I typically do, but I forget that he doesn't come home until later and we just like eating all together as a family. So I'm going to cook a little bit later because it doesn't really take that much time to make. So in the time being, I've been really committed to walking 3 miles a day and I still have 1 mile left. I'm probably not gonna walk the full mile right now. I still can get at least 20 minutes worth of steps in, so I'm going to do that. I typically like reading or watching a show or YouTube while I'm walking. What I really like doing if I'm watching a TV show is dedicating that show only to when I'm walking. And my current walking pad show is Paradise. I don't know if you guys have seen people talking about it. It's on Hulu. It's like a White House drama show. It's like the best way for me to describe it without giving anything away, but after that first episode, you're gonna be hooked. I guarantee it. I know you might think that you've seen a lot of White House shows, but this one is very different. I have never seen any other White House shows like it. So, highly recommend. I'm gonna go ahead and start walking and get those steps in. Also, I don't know if you were wondering, but I do use shoes when I'm walking on my walking pad. I've tried walking barefoot, but it hurts my feet so bad. I don't know how people walk barefoot on it. Unless I'm just weak, I don't know, but I got these from Amazon. The cushion on them just help so much with your feet to not hurt, especially when you're obviously walking 3 miles or like even more a day. So highly recommend. I really didn't think much of it because they were from Amazon, but these are really good. I love them. Hi guys. The last time we talked, I think, was right before I was about to make dinner. I ended up making chicken Alfredo like you guys saw. It was so good, but I think I underestimated the amount of time that I put the pasta in the water for because I thought it was overdone, but it was actually a little bit underdone, like a little bit under. Otherwise, it was so good. Like a good chicken Alfredo. We really haven't eaten chicken Alfredo in such a long time, so honestly that was a great suggestion by my brother. Otherwise, I made some sleepy time tea. This is probably one of my favorite times of the day. Just being in my room, the coziest light setup. My favorite thing about my room currently are my color changing lights that are behind my TV. It just makes everything an experience. Like even watching a YouTube video, it's an experience. A commercial, it's an experience. I would actually rather watch all movies on my TV than go to the movie theater, which I love going to the movie theater. Like that's an experience on its own. The color changing lights are just something else. Like it really just brings so much. So much what? I don't know, but it just does. Believe me, trust me. Usually at this time I'm either reading or I'm either binging a show. Currently, I'm not binging any TV, although there are actually so many shows that are on my list and that I want to watch, but I feel like I'm just saving all of them when I'm walking on my walking pad. I feel like watching TV while you're walking just makes time go by so much faster. I'm not sure if you guys have watched the new White Lotus season. I loved the past 2 seasons, but I haven't heard that much about this new season, so I'm really intrigued. I might watch that after I'm done watching Paradise. Other shows that I'm interested in is definitely Severance. I've heard so much about Severance. And I'm also watching the new Kate Hudson show. I forgot what it's called with Brenda Song. I watched, I think, 1 or 2 episodes while I was walking. So far, it's okay. I don't know if I like it yet. I'm still trying to figure it out. That is what I'm watching on TV. Now, what I'm really excited to talk about is what I'm reading, which is Powerless. I'm not sure if you guys follow me on Goodreads, but I am eating this book up. I know people are obsessed with it, but I get it now because I don't know why I put it off for so long. Like on Libby, it got to me 3 times and I passed it off to the next person because I wasn't ready to read it. Like I don't know. This book, to me, it just makes me fall back into reading. Not that I was falling out of it, but it just reminds me why I love reading so much. Like I get so excited to talk about this book to other people who don't even care. That's when I know it's a good book. And I definitely have a 5-star feeling. I am 60% through right now, so a lot has happened, but a lot hasn't happened that I don't know what's going to happen yet. Did that make any sense at all? Hopefully you understood that. That is always a telltale sign when I start yapping about my book to like my brother or my sister who do not care. They do not care about my book, but they just sit and nod like they are held prisoners. They're like, oh, okay. And I'm like, oh, y'all don't get it, but like I just can't shut up about this book. Like I don't know what it is in me. And another sign that I found when I really like a book is I'm yapping about it to my boyfriend via text. And that's also when he knows that I really like a book, when I'm telling him like little details within the book and he's like, oh no, like I can tell you really like this book because you're going into a lot of detail, which I typically don't do. For example, when I'm talking about a book that's just like, okay, I'm not going into detail about the storyline or anything because it's usually nothing crazy. But with this one, I'm giving him like details, like the yearning. I obsessed. Like their banter is so good. I love banter in books. That's what I found. And I think it reminds me a lot of Phantasma because in Phantasma there was so much banter and that's why I loved it so much. It's exactly what it's giving me, like the back and forth and the flirting. Like I remember texting my best friend and my boyfriend saying that the enemies to lovers are enemies right now and she's quite literally beating the living shit out of him. Do they care? No. But do they need to hear it from me? Yes. This book has me in a chokehold. It's so crazy. It is so crazy. Thank God that the 3rd book comes out in April. So I don't even have to wait. Like I feel so blessed. I don't know why I waited so long to read it. Maybe it was the hype. Maybe it was the back and forth that I've seen regarding this book about being overhyped. I don't know. There's just so much talk. I'm sure you guys already know. I just really love that there's so much tension between the 2 characters. Like 60% through, like so much tension. Like I am in love. Like I love it. Like it's nothing revolutionary, but the characters, I don't know why I love it so much, guys. But if you guys have read it, please let me know because I'm going through this journey right now. Even when I'm in a series, I typically never want to read the second book right away, but I feel like I'm gonna want to pick up Reckless, or no, I think there's a novella in between called Powerful. So I'll probably pick that up right after I'm done with this because I feel like I need to not leave this world that I'm in right now. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know about my current read and how obsessed I am with it, truly. I don't know how it's gonna end. A lot of people have said it's predictable. I'm sure it is, but right now I have no idea where it's gonna go. Okay, so currently it's 10 o'clock. Typically at this time I'm turning my TV off and dimming my lights down. I also try not to go on my phone because I find the more I go on my phone at night, the harder it is for me to fall asleep. So I try not to scroll through socials and stuff like that. So I try to rely very heavily on just reading my Kindle. That is what I'm going to be doing for the remainder of the night. So what I'm thinking is we read a little bit and see what progress we make, and if I have any updates, we will talk then. So there's a part of me that feels like this is going to be very Vampire Diaries-esque, only because of the two brothers are interested in her. Like, I feel like there's gonna be some sort of triangle happening, which I'm very interested how that is going to play out. You guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video off here. Thanks so much for spending the evening with me. Please let me know what shows you're watching, what books you're reading, and what teas you're drinking. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.